down throw. Mahomes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On second down, Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 3.
Yellow.
Again here to Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and 5.
15. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the first down. Chiefs.
Mahomes. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it. Complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 31 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they work this forward to the 35. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
2 yards on the big.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Allen. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
A gain of
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. And it's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Second down, they need 3.
319. 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Half 10.
From the gun, here is Allen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They're trying to hit him with a screen. Yeah. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and number 12 on the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Flushed to his left. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bills signal that they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Will burrow his way forward for a couple. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Forced out wide. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bills will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be back up now to start this drive. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out, back up on your own goal line, the defense understands the risk. They understand the quarterback wants to get that ball out of his hand fast. They're going to take some chances, jump some routes. And they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6, and instead just resulting in that turnover. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Round 80. Look out.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. This one caught at the 4. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Chiefs.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Bills are going to get the football at their own 23.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this 2nd half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
It's a gain of
23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bills 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll run straight ahead with Cook. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's gets into the hands of Xavier Gibson. Down the right sideline. And he's into the end zone. And they're making it look easy. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, Bills. That is second TD catch of the season. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
This barely gets to the landing zone, fielded at the 19. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Again, working deep downfield. He's got it! And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Throwing is Mahomes. Forced out left to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Very short kick, taken past 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll get that one complete to Rice. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1.
It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Prater on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead.
Bills 44, Chiefs 13. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Short kick taken just inside the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
On second down, Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 20 on the connection. First down, KC.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
That's complete to Rice. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
And it was really the pressure that threw that play off, Mike. I mean, he tries to counter the blitz by going to the quick game, which is fine, but it just seemed like they weren't necessarily on the same page and results in a drop.
Mahomes now to throw again. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Complete to number 10, Isaiah Pacheco. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
the shotgun. It's Mahomes. This is caught at 2. To the goal line and in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer.
44. Chiefs 20.
To a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and deep, yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Cook. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
Round 80! Half. Look out!
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, Buffalo.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Allen. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He's got the 1st down and more than that. And he's He's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To the air is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop them for no gain.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third and 1.
They have converted twice on third down on this drive, and they need a yard here with third and 1. Throw to the right flat. It is caught.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. This just does make it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Play action here. Mahomes, he's going to let this one go for Worthy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down. To throw is Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Now a quick throw taken in by Brown. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First and 10.
First down. A 28-yard gain.
Patrick to throw. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Another catch on the drive. This one for 13 yards. And another first down.
And a first down.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one brought in by Brown. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
21-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Mahomes back. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and They got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
27. Harrison Butker.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first down, it's Allen. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
At the 47-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it, I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it, I see the G, hey, watch him do it.
Monday. 319. Look out.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Brian Cook.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
On the play. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.